Hello and welcome to day 2 of 24 recipes until Christmas. If you are new here, my name is Claudia and I will be posting one recipe every day until December 24th. So make sure you hit the notification bell and subscribe so you're notified when I post a new recipe. And today for day 2, we're making a crab dip. We're using imitation crab. You can also use just canned crab or real crab if you want. Making a super simple recipe. My mom makes this every year and it just disappears. It's really a shame because by the time, she always makes this for Christmas Eve, by the time we have dinner, we are so full from the dip. So let's get into it. Bora cozinhar. For this recipe, you're gonna need an immersion blender because I'm gonna show you how to make mayo. Super simple. If you do not want to make mayo, then you can just buy store-bought mayo and you don't need an immersion blender. I'm also gonna use my small fruit processor because that's gonna make it go a lot quicker. So for the mayo, we're gonna need olive oil. I like using the light tasting or extra light tasting olive oil. You can also use avocado oil. We're gonna need a bit of salt, some lemon juice, some Dijon mustard, and a very fresh raw egg. I cannot emphasize this. You want very fresh raw egg. I usually buy organic eggs for making mayo, or anytime I'm making something where the egg is going to be consumed raw. For the dip, we're using imitation crab. We also need 2 hard-boiled eggs, some garlic, some red onion, and some parsley. So let's get into it. Bora cozinhar. I'm gonna start off with our mayo. So in the immersion blender cup, I have the olive oil. I'm gonna add in the egg, and making mayo is super simple. And after you make this mayo, you will never buy store-bought mayo again. We're gonna add a pinch of salt and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. Does it need to be Dijon mustard? Yes, I would say it does. So now we have all the ingredients in our immersion blender, and we want to put our blender in, and then we're going to turn it on.
And then you hold it for 30 seconds at the bottom, and then slowly start bringing up the immersion blender, and you want to blend it for at least a minute. It will start to thicken and get very creamy.
Just like that, we have mayo. So as you can see, super simple, and that's all you need to make mayo. Very easy. So now I am going to plug in my mini food processor. I'm going to start off with the onions and the garlic and the parsley, and we can put in, actually I'm going to do the hard-boiled eggs separate, but let's start with that. So that's done, so we're going to add that to our bowl. And you want it fine, but not like in a puree type thing. The onions and the parsley and garlic. Now we're going to do the same thing to our eggs. And we also want to break up our crab meat, so I'm going to use the little food processor as well. So I just gave it a stir, mixed everything up really well. And now I'm going to add in the mayo. Now that we've mixed everything up, I ended up not using all of the mayo. I feel like the consistency is perfect. And I had a taste, and I'm going to add a bit of pepper, some freshly ground pepper, and just give it a mix. And I'm going to have a taste. A bit more salt. And that is it. Now let's plate it and serve. I also wanted to mention, if you're still looking for a Christmas gift for a foodie or someone who likes to cook and they don't have a small food processor, this is such a great gift. This is a Cuisinart. One year I gave one to my mom and she was very skeptical, but she loves it and uses it all the time to chop up onions and garlic and parsley and to make stuff like this. It's great little appliance and not very expensive. So I suggest this little Cuisinart is a great gift for someone who loves to cook if they don't have one yet. I have a big food processor, and for stuff like this, I still use my little one. Okay, so let's plate it and taste. So here we have it, a very quick appetizer that you can make. As you can see, it gives you quite a bit. And to be honest, there's 8 of us for Christmas, and this goes very fast. There's very little left over. I suggest that you either toast up some bread, or I find that these are very nice to have with them. These are just the olive oil and sea salt. So just these olive oil and sea salt crackers. And we can put some parsley on top just for decoration. Toasted little bread. So here we have it. Now let's do the most difficult part. Obviously, I'm not going to touch this one. I'm going to use this one. It's a great little snack to make or appetizer before dinner, or just to have around like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve as a snack option, or like on your appetizer table. It is so addictive. Always a big hit here at home. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I post another recipe, and I will be posting one recipe every day until December 24th. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.